The nice thing about getting out of the head and into the body and feeling things is that new things show up. And you guys know I've been working on forgiving my ex-husband, and I've really healed my relationship with him in the last, I'd say, 2 weeks. Um, and I just had the most beautiful talk with him. We talked for a half hour on the phone about the kids and all that, and it was very heartfelt and beautiful. So I feel like I'm in a different space in my heart around my ex-husband, um, around my kids, and around what's possible. And I'm really glad. I'm really glad that I finally am no longer angry and feeling sorry for myself and resentful. And I'm embarrassed to say that I was angry with him for so long. And honestly, what helped me to let go was letting go of these attachment trauma wounds and getting out of the story in my head and looking forward and realizing that the people in my life weren't trying to hurt me at all. My ex-husband never tried to hurt me. He was always nice. I just was, maybe I was the problem. And I had the problem in holding on to resentment, thinking I was wronged, and all of this stuff, all about me. And it was really hard for me to let go. I had a really, really hard time. Like, my mind just did not want to let go of the fact that I was wronged. And I started seeing that pattern, that it was just my mind holding on. And I didn't want to hold on to it anymore. I wanted to let it go. I was just living in the past, and that's what the mind will do. It'll just stay stuck in the past. It doesn't want to let love in. It doesn't want to let go. It wants to be right. And I had to say, you know what? I don't want to be right. I want to let go. I don't want to keep being this victim thing. And by letting go, I found peace. That's how I did it. Now, if you're stuck in a situation like that, it's a lot harder if the people that are upsetting you are still in your life. In my case, they're not even in my life. It was totally freaking self-fabricated. And I'm embarrassed to admit this, but I'm going to admit it because that's true. And I want to share my vulnerabilities and my weaknesses with you. I'm not the only human on this planet who has held on to things and felt like a victim. I think you can see the victim mentality everywhere in society and in different cultures, where you stay stuck in the past as a victim. And it's about changing the story, moving forward, and letting go. And the way I did it, and the way you can do it, is to, whatever anger you feel, or resistance you feel, or hurt you feel, you have to actually feel it in your body. You have to feel it in your body, where in your heart, where in your belly. Feel it, and then be willing to let that energy go. The problem is that people don't do it. They stay in their head and they replay what happened, and I kept recreating. I kept recreating those painful feelings, but I wasn't letting them go. I was recreating them because the mind, I would just have the same thoughts today as I had yesterday, and they were the thoughts of how I was wronged, and it would pull up these feelings, and I'm like, wake up out of this fucking trance. I'm just so tired of it. It wasn't like all day long I was thinking it, but it was still there. So I'm like, okay, I want to get rid of it. Release those thoughts. Let me just feel all these feelings and let them go. And something new always opens up. It opens up space. It opens up to love, actually. Now, I also like variety and novelty. I try to get like different backgrounds for my videos because I don't want it to always be the same old, same old. And so, like, I would say a couple months ago, I bought this little hook thing from Amazon because my daughter has one in her place, and I really liked it. So I hang my little coats here, my little jackets, and I have a candle up here I can light if I want to. Let's light that. And there we go. And then here, what does this say? Believe. I might hang this up somewhere, but we'll hang it up here for now. And hold on. So it says, hold on, let me straighten it out. Believe. A lady in my women's group, AA women's group that I went to years ago, because you guys know that I was taking Vicodin for 10 years, and when I quit, I went to women's meetings, AA meetings. One of my friends in AA gave me this believe, because she would always say, just believe, whatever you believe is possible. So I always thought she was so inspiring, and I've kept this all these years. So you can believe too that anything is possible. And thank you for watching my video.